Thommi, would you ever take a job that required you to go in the ocean, like to the ocean floor?
Absolutely not. I don't care what they pay. You can't, you're going to be lucky to get me on some type of ocean expedition to begin with, but I'm not getting into the water and going all the way down there. I'll sit on the boat and get a tan and have some mojitos or something, but I ain't jumping all the way down there.
You know, I appreciate the people that do that for us because it needs to be done. I appreciate the people, the astronauts, and that want to go out to space because apparently they feel like that needs to be done. Well, satellites, okay. But would I be the one doing that? Heck no. No.
Not us.
Would you, and praise be to the people that figured out that you have to like spend time down there under the water and then go down slowly because otherwise you'll explode on the inside out. Like,
and then wait for somebody else to bring you back.
Right.
When you're done, if you get done.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
No.
Decompress, that's the word I'm trying to
Yeah, like we said, we appreciate those who do it because we've seen some amazing stuff in the ocean. And what I understand, most of the ocean has not even been explored.
Right.
The bulk of it. I'm not going to be the one to explore it any further. We'll leave that to the deep sea divers and all those people. You just won't see us doing it.
We're just talking and talking and talking. Nah. We're about to review Last Breath. That's what we're talking about, Last Breath. This is based on a true story. And it follows some seasoned deep sea divers as they battle the raging elements to rescue their crewmate trapped hundreds of feet below the ocean surface. So they go down to the ocean surface to like fix some pipes or something that are down there. And as they're coming back up, the waters, there's like a big storm that hit. And one of them ends up his air oxygen gets yanked from him because the ship moves and he's just left there and it seems like he's gonna die, but they come back and they get him. It's slow, it's a little slow, but it's interesting and it's tense.
And it was filmed in Scotland.
Yeah, it's a tense movie. It stars Woody Harrelson, Simu Liu, and Finn Cole. And Finn is the one that gets like stuck at the bottom.
It's done in documentary style. So you're watching this, it's a movie, but
I don't think it's documentary style. I feel like it's a movie style. It's regular movie style.
No, because when they were doing their interviews, like I really believe, maybe it's because they're great actors. I believe them. Like that they were actually sitting in that ocean right now. That's because the actors did a good job. In the movie, they're filming a documentary. They do interviews and all that good stuff, and they show you some of the footage. I'm not big on movies that are documentary style. So this is a movie, just make it clear. But in the movie, it's like they're filming a documentary, and that's what you're watching.
I don't recall them doing that. They just got into the silver tube thing, and then...
What are you talking about? They did a lot of interviews with the people.
No.
Yes, they did. Well, they go on camera. I should say
They're
interviews.
They're on camera.
They're on camera, not
because
interviews.
The people have to check on them and say, like, "Are you okay?" And we're about to
right. That's what I'm talking about.
We're locking you in.
Right. So let's cancel that. So it wasn't a person sitting there interviewing them, but they're on camera. I shouldn't have said interview, but they're on camera, and they made it look like it was real. And that's what the point of movies is. But they did a really good job because for a minute there, I was like, "Wait a minute, is this real footage?" Because I thought I read somewhere they used some of the footage from the actual story. Is what I read somewhere. So, anyways, that's what the movie is about.
Yeah.
For me,
I didn't read that, but at the end, they show the real people, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, I read some of it is real footage.
Yeah, and after that whole ordeal, the real people went back underwater. Like,
oh my gosh,
no.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they kept their jobs. They kept their jobs. That's what they love to do. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I appreciate the people that love to do that. But am I the one? No, I'm not the one. Jules is not the one. Look, I gotta.
It's not two.
I don't even normally talk like that. But for you guys just to really express and emote through this camera, I am not the one. I'm not doing that. Like maybe scuba diving, like
not too far,
where I don't have to decompress and stuff and come back up, but not.
I'm going to do scuba diving.
Not 200 leagues under the sea or whatever.
No, I'm not going that far. I just want to go barely under. I just want to see a couple little fishies and, some starfish or whatever. And then I want to be able to come back up within 3 seconds.
Right.
Sorry, but that's how I don't care that I'm pumping oxygen in here, whatever, air. I don't want to go that far down.
No,
but give me the equipment anyways, just in case something happens. Because stuff be happening in this world lately. We got planes falling out of the sky.
I don't even think I said this is PG-13.
Yeah.
It's 1 hour and 33 minutes long, but it feels almost longer because of the tenseness.
It felt long because it bored the frick out of me.
Okay, it bored
She enjoyed it more, not me. This was very boring to me. If I were, let me put it this way, if I were into deep sea diving or even scuba diving, which I'm going to do at some point, but it's not like a pastime of mine. But it was just so, I was like this the whole time. What is this? I was looking at the time on the phone and I'm like, when is this going to be over? Because I'm so deathly bored. I mean, it's informational for sure. You learn some stuff. But I was totally bored with it. Will I ever watch it again if it comes on streaming? Nope.
Yeah, I
don't need to see it.
I probably wouldn't. But there is apparently a documentary by the same director that's on Netflix. And I don't know the name. I just saw that on a note. So on IMDb.
Yeah.
So I might check that out because it's the real actual documentary. Maybe.
Yeah. Well,
I thought it was interesting, but it was slow. And see, when they said Last Breath and you see the trailer, you think it's like some kind of like.
That's what like a thriller action.
Thriller action.
I thought it was a thriller, and then they got in. I'm like, what is
yeah.
Darn, y'all tricked me.
So we're gonna let you know that
tricked me.
It's based on a true story, and no monsters are gonna come out or nothing like that.
There's no thriller
this
part
guy,
of it.
Like defy the odds, being deprived of oxygen in the water. And I don't know if that's a spoiler. It might be, but since it's based on a true story, I'm saying it. And that's what the big thing is.
You'll like it if you're into the ocean.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's our.
How many clappers would you give it? Oh Lord.
I'm going with 2.5 because it was just boring to me. I wouldn't recommend anybody to say, hey, go to the movies and see this.
Right.
Honestly, for me personally, I think if people knew more how the movie was presented, like how we thought it was until we actually seen the movie, we thought it was gonna be like a nice thriller with some action and tense, sitting on the edge of your seat, is he gonna make it out of the ocean or not?
We might not have
not even that. Not even close. So I would say, I don't know, judge for yourself if you like stuff in the ocean and the documentary type of stuff, or you just want some more information in a movie setting. Then go ahead. I would say definitely make sure you wait until matinee or wait till it streams. Do not pay full price.
I would also give it 2.5, and I would say matinee definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. If you decide to go to the movies, matinee it.
Yeah. I mean, there is, like I said, there is some tenseness, and IMDb gave it 6.9 out of 10. So it doesn't just totally suck, in my opinion, and the people on IMDb's opinion. So.
I just said totally sucked. I just didn't like it. It's
not her
boring.
cup of tea. It's not her cup of tea.
I'll never watch it again.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you very much for tuning in to our review of Last Breath. Don't forget that Jules and I, Thommi, we are on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. And we're also on Cash App. Any donations are appreciated. We do want to thank our donors who have been giving us money. We really appreciate it. It comes in handy because we pay for all our movies, our software, editing, all that good stuff we take care of. So thank you very, very much to those who have donated to us. We appreciate you so much. And for those of you who watch our reviews, talk to us, chat with us, request movies, do all of that with us. Share, like, subscribe. Do all of that. It's free.
Let us know if you want us to continue doing this.
Oh, we'll continue doing it because there's somebody who's watching and they enjoy us. And I know for a fact they do because we have great traffic. So thank you very much for tuning in now and in the future. And we will see you back soon on our next review. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.